Hey y'all, thank you so much for joining us on our very first on-site Makers Market Tennessee podcast with our very first featured maker, the Grumpy Bookpeddler and Wallard's Wonders. We're going to show you the bookstore in a quick walkthrough. My name is R. Carney Littlefield, and behind the camera is my beautiful wife, Ashley. Thank you guys for joining us for a quick little run through of the Grumpy Bookpeddler and all of the great features that we're going to show you here today. First things first, you have t-shirts you can select here with their logo, and a great selection of all the books that you would hope to find in any classic bookstore, in one of the largest bookstores in Murfreesboro, featuring all of the great categories like fiction, action, sci-fi, and fantasy, which you can see here on this great map that's been laid out for the entire store, starting with the You Are Here map right here. As you can see, we have animal, Civil War, true crime, legal fiction, horror, UFO, romance suspense, science fiction, fantasy, health, cookbooks, action, suspense, and a great little section of general fiction all the way in the back. So let's take a quick look through the store and talk about the store and its owner, Megan. First opened in 2011 by her father, this store is become a fixture in the Murfreesboro landscape, not only known for the books that it carries, but for the importance that it has to the neighborhood. As a bookstore, it's a great landing spot for kids, parents, and family alike to come and share the books that they have, the books that they're looking for, and things that you wouldn't find in a big box store elsewhere. You know, we want to support a local business, and this is a great way to do it, y'all. Located at 610 West College Street, number 110 in Murfreesboro, the Grumpy Bookpeddler features so many different selections that you just have to see it for yourself. Every single row of books is so packed that it's almost overwhelming in a great way. Spend hours here, spend days here, you're going to find something that I guarantee you're going to take home with you. I know the first time I got here, I bought 3 different books that I had to have. I bought Beowulf with the original translation, featured side by side with the English, and that is really fun to read because you get to hear how it was written and intended from the very original script. As you can see right here, we have different chairs that you can sit in, and Megan would like you to know that you're welcome to hang out and check out the books as you're looking at the store. Originally opened in 2011 by her father, she has now taken over since April of 2024, and she's so excited to be able to feature things like paranormal romance over here, horror, large print books, historical fiction, romantic suspense, sci-fi, fantasy, and so much more. Y'all, come down to the Grumpy Bookpeddler and check it out for yourself today. It's a sight truly to be seen. Thank you so much for checking out the first ever Makers Market Tennessee on-site podcast featuring the Grumpy Bookpeddler. For more info, visit www.makersmarkettn.com for maps, info, and if you want to be featured just like this. See y'all. Bye.
Hey everybody, this is Makers Market Tennessee, the podcast. So we are coming at you today with our very first business feature. I'm so jazzed, y'all. So we have known Megan for probably a few years now. Like, you have been involved in our markets. So let's just get right into it.
Sure.
So I will say when I first moved here to Murfreesboro, I saw the Grumpy Bookpeddler and I was like, that's intriguing. So tell us how the Grumpy Bookpeddler came to be with your dad, the OG, in 2011.
So we have always had let me back up. When I was a kid, we had a full-on library in our house. A library is considered 1,000 books or more, and we had a library. My uncle had his own bookstore, used bookstore, nice, back in Southern Illinois. My dad always wanted to have a bookstore. When he moved here, it was just kind of one of those, had to find the right timing and all of that. And so that's how it started.
Okay.
The name come from his co-workers when he worked at Mount Vernon General Tire. Okay. Anybody that has met my dad, He's kind of a curmudgeon of an old man. I love you, Dad. I really do. I promise you'll see this, but, love you.
Yeah.
And you either like him or you don't, and
Yeah.
he doesn't care. So that's where the
I
Grumpy
love
Book
that.
Peddler comes in.
Okay. Love that.
I'm
Because that was going to be...
I'm the less Grumpy Book Peddler, so...
I love that. That was actually going to be my next question, because I was like, like I said, when we first moved here to Murfreesboro, I was like, the Grumpy Book Peddler. Okay. It's cute. I love it.
And no relation to the Grumpy Bales Bondsman.
I'm so glad that you addressed that, because
we get that question all the time.
I'm sure you do. That's so interesting. Okay. So, because you and your family are so obviously into books, avid book readers, what is the first book you ever fell in love with?
So my grandma used to read me a little book called Laura and the Yellow Curtains.
Okay.
I have my copy of that book at home. However, I couldn't find it in time to bring it with me. It's just one of those cute, 1960s little readers. Sally had a treehouse.
I love that.
Sally had yellow curtains or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And so
cute.
That was she read it to me all the time, and I had it memorized at one point that I could recite it back to you. So
that's so cute. I love that. What kind of community do you hope to build around the bookstore?
I would like to be more involved with the community. My dad loved books. He still loves books. But the bookstore for him was a second chance for books to find a new home.
Absolutely.
I would like to get more community involvement with the bookstore. I myself want to be more involved with the community. We've joined Murfreesboro Main Street.
Main Street Murfreesboro.
Main Street Murfreesboro.
Yeah, got it. Cool.
And then, so we've joined that, and that is for businesses who are on the square. We are considered part of the square, even though we are not directly on it.
Right.
So we're doing the trick-or-treating. We're going to do downtown after fives, and to get more people involved with small businesses and stores in their local community that aren't big box stores.
Yes, love that.
So,
because no to big box stores. Sorry.
No big box stores.
Yeah, but I love that. So, in being a business owner, what has been one of your favorite moments of owning this bookstore? You walked in and you're just like, this is it. Because I know all business owners have that. It's just I'm finally here.
So owning a bookstore was not my original, yes, that's what I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
But when the opportunity came about, it was okay, I can work for myself, which I wanted to do, and still get to do my crafts. But I love when parents bring in their little kids, or the little kids I keep seeing come back and go, I want this book. I really need this book. And they're so excited. And the young kids that have come in with allowances and are learning to,
I love that.
Okay, I have $4, but I want a $5 book. Okay, I can't get that one today.
Yeah.
So teaching the kids to read and encouraging young children to come in and read.
Yes.
And then teaching them money skills for one.
Yeah.
That really needs to be addressed in today's society.
Yeah, that's a whole other episode.
So,
I love that. And I'm sure you probably see a lot of regulars here too, where they literally walk in the door and you're like, hey guys, how are you? How are things? Yeah, that right there is what I love about small business. So let's shift gears here.
Okay.
Let's talk about these beauties in front of us. So Waller's Wonders, what inspired you to start crafting? And these aren't just your regular ordinary tumblers.
No.
You put so much love and care and craft into these. So talk about the name, because I want to know about that, and then what inspired you to start doing these guys.
So Willard's Wonders is, my mom was the original Willard's Wonders. So legally it's Willard's Wonders 2.
Okay.
Because I'm the second, basically. But nobody else here knows my mom's. She used to have miniatures.
Okay.
So doll houses
Cute.
and all the little furniture and all the little bitty,
Love it.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I crafted with her, and then she has passed away, and so I still wanted to have I need a name that I didn't want to be stuck with just let's say, Bookpeddler, because if I
Yeah.
wanted to do 16 other different things,
Sure.
well, people only associate books with that.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'd keep the same thing.
Carrying on mom's legacy. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that later too. Yeah. So, what do you feel makes each of your businesses stand out? So, like, let's start with the Grumpy Bookpeddler. What do you feel like makes you stand out as a bookstore, as a local bookstore?
We are the largest. I'm almost positive we are the largest used bookstore in Murfreesboro.
Love it.
We are also the oldest used bookstore in Murfreesboro.
Which I love.
And I'm guessing probably the only one that's been passed down now from father to daughter. So
yeah, staying in the family. Love it. And I feel like you can, I mean, guys, when you walk in here, you can literally find any genre that you're thinking of that, I mean, and I don't know. It's just, I love it in here. So
we have a store map too that would help.
So convenient. I mean, just, so well organized. And then as far as Waller's Wonders, like, obviously there's so much uniqueness to each tumbler. I don't feel like you duplicate any of them.
Even if I drew or tried to do this cup again for someone else, let's say your sister wanted one or your mother wanted one, it wouldn't look exactly the same as that one.
I love that.
I don't use molds for the most part. There are some that I use a mold for just to make it quicker.
Okay.
But
I love that.
I usually don't. And they're just,
just
so cute.
Yeah, I know. I love that one. I don't know. I just like, your tumblers are amazing. But, well, that is all of the questions that I have. Thank you so much for your time and letting us be in this space. And you guys, please make sure to stop by. Like, we've got to support our small and local businesses, y'all, especially during these times. So, Megan, thank you so much for your time today.
No problem.
And I guarantee we'll be doing another one of these interviews. So, this is not the first or the last. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch the next episode on YouTube or the Makers Market website. We'll see y'all later.